A scrappy affair ended all square at Deepdale. Fingers being pointed at Jensen, but if Jaffa Tanganga puts conviction behind that header in the first place, that goal doesn't happen. Points shared against two teams that will finish middle of the road in the Skybet Championship this season. But missed opportunity? I don't think so. I think that was a good point on the road. Everybody knows us with no real Hello, welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, share as always. If you're loyal and have yet to have done that, I do not know what you are doing. Hello, this is my post-match analysis video for Tuesday night's game on the road against Preston North End. Let me make one thing clear. That is a very, 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 very good point on the road against a team that was previously, or still are previously, 15 games unbeaten at home. That's a sensational point on the road, and we needed to dig in. We needed to show a different side to our game towards the end, especially Preston North End throwing bodies into the box, putting balls into the box, having efforts on our goal, and we stood strong. But let me make one thing clear. The surface we were playing on Tuesday night for a championship level stadium is absolutely abysmal. It's abysmal, and both teams. It was a scrappy affair. We basically cancelled each other out, like I said in my full time a couple of days ago. We both basically cancelled each other out. Both teams couldn't play their natural game. Down to the surface. But what we did play, at times we played very, very well. We were trying to get into the pockets. We were trying to get people like Aziz into the game, who had an impact on the game, of course. But we were playing a different formation yesterday. Or on Tuesday, sorry. We were playing a different formation. We were playing three at the back for the first time under Alex Neil. And three at the back can work and will work if we're working on it. We can't, in my opinion, we changed the formation about 3-4 times during the game, and that's not a criticism. But was it too much of not a risk, but was it too much of a risk to change the formation when we go? Well, just like that, when we go to Preston, I'm not so sure. I think we should have kept with the four at the back, but it will work, and it showed glimpses that it will work at times in the game on Tuesday. But I don't like Femi Aziz at this left wing back. I don't like this Femi Aziz at wing back because I just think he was a little bit not in the game, but I thought he didn't really have an impact, as much as an impact that I was expecting him to do if he was playing further up the pitch. Does that make sense? I just feel, look, three at the back can work, will work. It has worked in the past for Millwall Football Club, but changing it like that, maybe we should have tested it in a different sort of game. I don't think it was a three at the back kind of game, if that makes sense, because maybe Alex knew something about Preston that we didn't, and was trying to get their weaknesses to come to the surface, and it did work at times. But I just think we were missing something in the at Preston. I just think we were missing something. Kundal had some nearly moments in between the lines, in the pockets, and the keeper. One thing that I want to say about the keeper is he he keeps knocking this ball long, knocking the ball long to nobody. If he just like floats one potentially up to the likes of Mihailo Ivanovic, he'd be able to hold it up and flick it on to get bodies around him. To get where I'm coming from. I just think we looked a little bit disjointed in the week. The pitch played a part, but just take a little bit off it. Just take a little bit. It's fine pumping balls long because we got a big massive strike up there, but pumping balls like that up to him. Like I know he's quite tall and stuff, but what do you expect him to do? It keeps going over his head. If you just take a little bit off it, we can get into his chest and bring other players into play. You get where I'm coming from, and then that's where you get the breaking lines of your Femi Aziz and you say let's say Connolly that down the other side, but it just everything that we tried, I don't think really worked. And I'm not digging the manager out here by no means. By no means am I doing that, but I just think it was a bit of a scrappy game, and I thought if we went up 10-15% in the second half, especially, we didn't turn up in the second half. We didn't have a left-hand side in the second half. I thought it was there for the taking, but look, a point on the road's a good point, as we know, but everything we tried just didn't come off. Everything we tried, like Kundal, had some glimpses, and when Josh Coburn come on, the ball stuck. You can go a little bit higher and a little bit longer with the profile of a Josh Coburn out there, because you know he's going to bring the ball in and stick and win fouls and stuff like that. But it's a strange one, because in the week I don't think we played bad, but I don't think it was our best vintage performance by no means. I think we could have played a lot better. We didn't really find them pockets. It was a threat with Coburn and Ivanovic on the pitch at the same time. It was a threat. We were getting Coburn to hold the ball up, and then Ivanovic running beyond him, and then that's when you can get your Femi Aziz, the likes of Femi Aziz, the Amakus and the Connollys in the pockets to feed the balls into the boxes, but it just didn't click. I don't think it clicked. I think this formation change will be something that we will see a lot more of, but I think it needs time on the training pitch. I think it needs time. I think we need to sign some natural fullbacks, because I don't like Femi Aziz in that role. I want to see him higher at the pitch, because every time he was higher at the pitch in the week, he got the ball and he was looking to first thought hurt the opposition. So look, it's a good point. Preston a good side. They're going to finish in and around us mid-table, and I thought we just cancel each other out. But I think potentially it was a missed opportunity. Amaku come on. It was not nice to see Amaku come on. He didn't really have the time to affect the game of football in the way that we know he can. Our set pieces are our corner kick deliveries, our wide free kick deliveries. We need to get Kundal on them corner kicks. We need to get Femi Aziz maybe on them corner kicks, because Brian Hunneman Saville can't really beat the first man. Hunneman, yes, I got the substitution. Because you need to replace the legs in the middle of the park. But it's just not. I like Hunneman as a person, as a workhorse, but he's just not up to this standard of football, and he will be leaving the club in the summer. I'm pretty sure. But it worked to a certain extent. What we were trying to do, we changed the formation 3 times in the game, and when the substitutes come on, when we went to 2 up top, we looked more of a threat, because like I said, Coburn can hold the ball up and Ivanovic can run beyond and run in behind and stretch the pitch, but I don't think we stretched the pitch enough in the week. It was a shocking surface, yes, but Preston needs to plan it, and also, and the goal we concede, I see fingers being pointed at Jensen. Yes, he should have maybe saved it. People were saying Roberts would have said that we would never know. But if we just win the first contact, if we win the first header, that goal never happens in the first place by Jaffe. Jaffe just wins that first contact, the goal never happens. But it is what it is. It finished 1-1 in Deepdale, and it's a good point on the road. And I will see you back here tomorrow for a pre-match prediction for our game against Derby County. Bit of a frustrating one, but it's just easy tweaks. Just tweak it. Just tweaks. Easy little tweaks. And we will be moving back in the right direction. Well, we are, but you get where I'm coming from. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share as always. Come on, you Lions.